What is up, guys? TJ Dillashaw, Aljamain Sterling set for UFC 279 in September. Who am I going to go with, guys? Drumroll please. I'm going to go with Aljamain Sterling to reclaim his belt and defeat TJ Dillashaw. First off, guys, I want to give credit and show an appreciation for Aljamain Sterling for his performance against Peter Yan in their rematch. I feel like he proved a lot of doubters wrong. He had a set game plan, which was to hold Peter Yan down, use his jiu-jitsu, and he went up there and executed that game plan perfectly. Matter of fact, the 2 rounds that he had Peter Yan on the floor, on the mat, you could honestly argue were 10-8 rounds. Very dominant performance from a champ, Aljamain Sterling. And I feel like he's going to have that same confidence and strategy going into a TJ Dillashaw fight. Use his jiu-jitsu, hold him on the ground, and pretty much manhandle him for the entirety of the fight. And, you know, in addition to that, does Aljamain Sterling have to worry about striking as much as he did against Peter Yan? No, he doesn't. Peter Yan is probably the best striker in the UFC, or easily the second best striker in the UFC. I mean, he's pretty high up there, phenomenal striking. So I see Aljamain Sterling, in addition to jiu-jitsu, being able to throw in his funky, awkward combinations and tee off and get some combinations in against TJ Dillashaw. He doesn't really have to worry about the counterattacks or the slick hands of TJ Dillashaw like he did against Peter Yan. So we're going to get Aljamain Sterling, who's going to be more relaxed, more funky, that funky, awkward style, in combination with his jiu-jitsu. And I feel like this is going to be a little too much for TJ Dillashaw to really be able to handle come September. And last but not least, I just also want to harken back to TJ Dillashaw's fight with Corey Sandhagen, which was a stand-up kickboxing, battle. It was a fantastic fight, but you can honestly make the argument that TJ Dillashaw lost that fight in the final round. Corey Sandhagen was teeing off on him, got some good striking, but it was a very close and competitive fight. But I only bring that up, guys, because we saw what Aljamain Sterling did to Corey Sandhagen. Submission, I believe, in either the first or second round. Again, guys, bread and butter of Aljamain Sterling's game is his jiu-jitsu. It's gonna come into play in September against TJ Dillashaw, like it did against Corey Sandhagen. So yeah, guys, I see this as a pretty it should be an entertaining, fun fight, but everything that I see, guys, evidence points towards Aljamain Sterling reclaiming his belt against TJ Dillashaw. So guys, that concludes a little bit of my prediction for this fight. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts? I mean, did you want to see a Peter Yan 3 against Aljamain Sterling? I mean, are you guys even surprised that TJ Dillashaw got this contendership fight? And if Aljamain Sterling does defeat TJ Dillashaw, where does he go from there? Or maybe you think that TJ Dillashaw will beat Aljamain Sterling and you completely disagree with me. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Let's start this dialogue. And as always, thanks for watching, and subscribe here for more MMA videos in the future.